Okay, let's look at soffits and fascia and trim and those kinds of things. I've got some of it done here. You can see with let's see. Well, with gable walls, we want to extend that wall up to the roof. These we edit profile and drew it in, but like here with this one, which is it's yeah, we can make that one work. Uh, this one we'll go ahead and attach it. Come on. Yeah, we'll have to see about that because with the eaves, I kind of hate to attach the eaves to the roof because when we generate a section view, it should look like this. The wall actually stops before it gets up to the soffit, before it gets to the trusses. But with the gable wall, we don't have that situation. So with the gables, we'll extend those on up. So those two are really the only ones. And then we're just going to have to see how this works out because we got a little situation here where this wall doesn't go all the way over to where the roof can cover it. Right there. So we'll kind of have to see how that's going to work out. That's kind of weird. But I want to show you probably the first thing we should do is create the soffit. And I've already created it on this roof. So what you want to do is you want to go to the plan where the roof was created. Like this one's going to be our first floor ceiling. This is on the high ceiling and kind of first floor ceiling too. So let's go to first floor ceiling. And what I've got fascia already on there. Let me delete the fascia. Do I have it? I don't think I've got it on there. Let me check. No, I don't. Okay. So this one's going to be on the first floor ceiling. And let me go back to hidden line. I got to go to wireframe so I can pick up the walls. And so we'll go roof, soffit, and we're going to go with the generic 4-inch soffit. First ceiling, I think 0 offset will be fine for us. And then we come here, we can pick walls and we can pick roof edges. And so I'll go ahead and pick roof edge. Okay, and then we'll go pick walls. And I am not extending it into the core. Okay, I'm not doing an offset either. Those we don't need. Okay, now we gotta clean it up. So we'll go to our trim tool. Let's find there to there to there. And we'll take that one out. Okay, so it's got to be a closed loop. All right, so we'll check that. Okay, so let's go back and look at it in 3D. There it is, and you can see it puts it out flush with the edge of our roof system that we've got and brings it in flush with the exterior of the wall. Okay, but it actually kind of embeds it into the bottom layer of the roof. All right, now then, if you look at our elevations and the section view, there's a 1x piece of trim below the soffit against the wall. and it looks to be the same size as the fascia board, so we'll go with a 1x8. And with this, we can use our fascia tool to create that with a little bit of finagling. And I'm pretty sure on these, the measurement's 11 and 7/8. So we'll go fascia tool, the 1x8, horizontal profile offset. I think it was 11 and 5/8 negative, I do believe. And now what we want to do is we want to pick the bottom edge of the roof system. And when you do it the first time, it doesn't offset it. I mean, I put the measurement in, you saw me do that. So now I'll come up and do it again. And apply it. Okay, and you'll have to pull this measurement probably from a section view. Okay, so it's not quite that, is it? Deleted it. There's still some more. Oh, that didn't. And face of wall. It's, okay, so that was that one. All right, so you can see that was kind of weird. And if you may have to pull some measurements on all of those. Okay, and you may end up having to do these things. Okay, so we got that one. Let's go back. I'll click it and I go add remove segments. And I'm going to choose that edge of the roof, and it puts it in and joins it. Okay, but you're going to want to check and make sure it's against the wall. All right, and now let's choose that one too. And see that one, we have a different size overhang on that roof in order to make our roof work. So in that case, what we would have to do is do that in a separate function, not adding it. So I want to go remove segment and take that one out. Okay, once you've got a piece of fascia in, you can adjust the end of it. Okay, so you can see that one. It's kind of hard to get the angle right, but it goes into the wall. So we can grab the end of it and drag it out. Okay, so that drag it out to the face of the wall there. This one, we can extend it over to the wall. Okay, so and it's easier to do the ones against the building before you do the ones on the outside. And in case you're wondering, I went back in and edited my fascia family and added this wood Anderson painted white color to it that came from with the windows, just so that it would show up better. Okay, and so now I'll add, excuse me. Okay, so everything there's good. So now I want to put the ones on the roof, and I'm going to go ahead and put that one on. And then just like before, we can grab the end of it and pull it over. Because you remember our roof model is really weird. Okay, so that's how that works. Now then, with these corners, excuse me, we need a piece to close off there, and then this was actually, I actually created that as an extrusion because I can't, there's not a good way to get them to join at the bottom. But what we can do, excuse me, inside here, um, well, let's see how that's going to work. We may have to do a sketch. We'll try it. Roof fascia, and I'm going to change to the big 1x12. All right, but I want it to go up. Okay, and I just clicked on the edge of the soffit, and it puts that in. Now the end of it, I don't need it to go all the way back into there. So I want to bring it out to the edge of the wall. Okay, and that one has not been, color has not been changed on those. Come on here, Anderson painted white. Okay. All right, and now then, that wall, we're going to have to edit profile of that wall. Yeah, what are we going to get into with that? I don't know, this may not work too well. We'll see. Okay, so we'll unjoin. And then we'll go back and attach it. What? See? Okay, I don't know how we're going to fix that unless we just attach that one. That may be the easiest thing to do. Okay. All right, so I think that will work for us there. Okay, and we can do a fascia like we did previously, 1x8. I need to see how far that is first, though, don't I? Let's go wall faces, see if I can pull a measurement here. No. Okay. 11 7/8. And there's probably a minus. And see, once again, I put the number in, but it didn't take it. I don't know what I won by 12. What I won by 8. Okay. Why did that one? Oh, yeah, I know what that one is. Okay, I'm like, oh, why is that one up there? That's the one I put on the end. And so let's drag this back to the wall intersection. Okay. And then we need, a little piece right there. Can we measure in this view? Let's see. One put 2 3/8. Okay. Uh, all right. And then the end of it, get dragged back to there. And that sticks out to there. How did I do that one over there? Let me go back and look over on this corner. Oh, I actually just raised it up and merged it into the soffit. So instead of it sticking into the wall, I did a horizontal offset. Oh yeah, because we put that on the bottom of that. All right, I need to go minus. Okay. And I'm just using my arrow keys to move it up. And we're going to have to make a new fascia in order to make it work in there. Because that is 11 1/4. That's like 15, almost 15 inches. Okay, so let's make a new one. We'll try it anyway. Um, mm, mm, mm. May not be able to do it. I'll have to go somewhere else to edit that. So let's just cancel that. All right. What I wanted to show you was on doing this fascia, and we may end up having to do an extrusion for that too. All right. So I'm going to need two views open. I'm going to need this view and my, well, you might could do it all in this one, but I found it easier in the elevation view. So we'll go component, model in place again. I probably ought to pause this video and start another one. I think I've run out of time.